A reading level alone does not tell the whole story. One thing that surprises parents is that two children can technically have the exact same reading level while needing completely different instruction. A reading level by itself only gives us part of the picture. For example, one child may struggle mostly with phonics, decoding, or fluency, while another child at the exact same reading level may struggle more with vocabulary, comprehension, attention, or reading stamina. And this is why detailed assessments matter so much. When I assess students, I'm not looking at what level they can read independently, although that is part of it. I'm also going to be looking at accuracy, fluency, decoding patterns, phonemic awareness, comprehension, word reading fluency, and where breakdowns are actually happening. Because obviously, if we don't identify the root issue, intervention becomes much less effective. And you can throw money down the toilet for reading intervention and reading this and that, but if we don't know what the actual problem is or what skill was skipped, it doesn't really matter how much money you throw at something if you don't know what problem to fix. This is why struggling readers continue to struggle for years. And then, after years of struggling, parents jump down the rabbit hole of it must be dyslexia, it must be ADHD. Maybe they're autistic. Maybe they are. Maybe that is something that you need to investigate, but more often than not, they just need to be taught reading effectively. They need to go through level 1 phonics, level 2 phonics, and then they need to know all of those in a very particular order so they can continue to build and compound on those skills to become a fluent reader, to be able to comprehend quickly and efficiently. Strong literacy instruction should be individualized enough to target the specific foundation that needs strengthening. For example, a child with phonemic awareness needs very different support than a child struggling primarily with comprehension. And this is why I always encourage parents not to panic over a reading level alone. A much more important question is, why is a child at that level? What skill is holding them back from progressing further? Follow for literacy and child development support, and if you want a deeper breakdown on your child's reading strengths and weaknesses, book a reading assessment through the link in my profile.